is this trend line going to hold? What is going on, guys? This is Yix here at Magnet Crypto, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I want to do technical analysis video, covering most of the big boys: XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Chainlink. I have noticed some interesting things, so I thought I'd share my thoughts with all of you. First and foremost, if you haven't already done so, please like, subscribe, follow the channel. I would really appreciate that. And also, I'm going to apologize for my voice. I've got a little bit of a cold after a bit of a heavy weekend. Obviously, you know, you got to work hard, make your profits, and then spend a little bit of it. That's what I always say anyway. So let's get straight into it. We've got Bitcoin on the weekly over here. As mentioned in one of my previous videos, I was looking out for the 10.5 level as crucial. We've broken through that, retested it very nicely, and since then we're still below it. So we may go back above it, but I don't think it's going to happen just yet. But in terms of the correction, it's a beautiful high that we formed, and I think it's very, very essential that we do this because it's sustainable. You know, the market needs to breathe. It cannot continue to go up forever. It needs to breathe, catch its breath, and then continue going onwards. What I did notice though, there's actually a trend line in play that cuts through the massive correction that we had after the COVID-19 crash. So it started late December, and it's respected it quite well, especially the candle bodies. You can see it starts here. We had a nice retest here, and we've almost tested it recently in the last week or two. And I think what could happen is we're gonna test this properly. We're gonna stay in this somewhat of an ascending triangle pocket over here, consolidate for a little bit, going into the mid to end of September. We may have a false breakout down to the 9,500 level, which I think is also crucial. You can see it's clearly an area of support, and it's been resistance in the past. And we've also had some action around here as well. So I think we may pick up a load of liquidity from this area over here before carrying on upwards. As I said, I think it may happen from about mid to end of September. That's my opinion. Obviously, do your own research. I'm just sharing my thoughts. But I think that's what could happen with Bitcoin. Some consolidation. It's going to be potentially low volatility, and then false breakout, and then on the way up. That would be beautiful. Let's see how that goes. Moving on to XRP. XRP, I think is going to be looking for support around the 21 cent area. This is a bit of no man's land. We had strong support around 24 cent region. It's breaking below that. It's retested it. I think the next area will be around 21 cents. It'll be interesting. My apologies. Yep, so I've got a bit of a cold. As I said, I think it'll be interesting if we actually test this trend line, which could go in line with the market having a little bit of a breather. And then, yeah, as I said, I think it'd be interesting if we do retest this trend line, because it would go in line with how the market's looking, as in taking a little break for most of September. And then, as we know, XRP likes to take its time. So it might just be consolidating in this area for a little while before hitting this trend line and then bouncing straight up. As I said, XRP is the slowest out of all of them, so it could just be slowly crawling down to that point, hitting that trend line, and then just springing all the way up to the 34, 38, 46 cent regions. That's what I'm looking at. I think the 21 cent area is definitely the strongest level of support. If not that, if we break below that, that would be quite worrying, but the next level would be 19, 20 cents. Moving on to Ethereum. So it's hit the $320 or $330 area. It looks better on the daily, so you can see that there was some resistance support which is using now. If we break below that, which I think there's a decent chance of that happening, I think we'll be going down to the 270 275 area. You can see that this area 275 was resistance mid Feb, and it was also support in August 2018, as well as this area May June 2019. So it's a clear level, a clear area of significance. So if we I think that would be good support, and if not, as I said, this clearly this was a cup and handle formation before, that would be next level. But long term, very bullish on Ethereum. Still got a lot of things going on, so I'm not worried long term whether it goes to this level or to the 275 level or to the 245 level. So very bullish on that. Link, as mentioned in my previous videos, I was looking at the $10 level and then the $8 to $9 level as support. Especially when you have massive moves like Chainlink has been having, from $2 to $20, a full 10x move. The fall from the top is going to be equally as heavy. So from $20, we went all the way to $8. I think it potentially could go even lower than that, down to $6, which would still be completely within the realm of possibility, and still fine. I think there is actually strong support or resistance, which will be support at $4.50 to $5. But we'll have to see how the market goes. It will probably follow the market, but it needs to consolidate all those gains that it's made. Strong rally, and these cryptos need to consolidate these gains. You just can't keep going on forever. It needs to breathe. When it's a big move like that, it needs to breathe even more, catch its breath, and then keep going on forwards. So I think the candle bodies will start to go down below, down to that area of $8, $9, and potentially keep going lower. We will have to see. But again, still long term, Chainlink is I'm very bullish on the project. There is also a trend line in play, a bit of a long-term trend line which started from December 18. So who knows? We could be consolidating for a little while. That's also that does also happen to the projects that have been rallying very strongly. I think EOS did it as well. Had a massive rally, and then it just kept going lower and lower and lower, and after a while then it rocketed back up. So I think Chainlink could follow that path as well, down to $8 and then down to $6 perhaps. But with these projects, because they do have a long-term future, the best thing to do is always to dollar cost average. That's my opinion though. Obviously, do with that what you will. On that note, I'm gonna leave you guys there. Hope you got some value from that, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.